Railroad Preserver 2000 here, guys. This is the fourth and final piece of my Hamlet, North Carolina, Mullins, South Carolina rail fanning commentary. And, yeah, I'm going to be filming from this video in here and here. And these two videos here and here are from Hamlet, North Carolina to Latta, South Carolina, or Latta, North Carolina. I can't remember for sure exactly. And after that, there's two videos. The one is of the coal train I filmed with Mullins in this video. Oops. Yeah, there. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, y'all. Ah, stop. Thank you. I'll consider that as a blooper. Give me a sec. Okay, back. And yeah, let's continue with the video. And I actually paused this one here midway through due to me running out of time in the where I was at. So I'm gonna restart it basically from the beginning just to pick up where you left off. So there's no gap in between. All right. Essentially, the reason I say parts 1 to 4 is I meant for this video's original length. When I first did my first take on it, it was essentially an hour in length. And the video, unfortunately, due to that time amount, was unable to upload. So, essentially, this is that hour-long video cut into basically 4 parts. So, with that being said, please enjoy. And I had the time lapses recording at a 1 hour scene, you know, a 1 hour video, and like it at least is from what I can remember. Oh yes, I remember now. I had basically the my camera set to record the time lapse at time 60, so it would be recording an hour-long video in the space of only a 1 minute scene. And I'm thinking about actually making this mandatory for all of my time-lapse videos. The problem is I just have to make sure I can find a way to keep my batteries held up so that way they actually manage. But either way, yeah. I think what I'll do is I'll have all 3 batteries charged at once. So especially for this upcoming trip where the drive is going to essentially be immense and it through some extremely beautiful country. I'm thinking as to what I might do. I might film the drive in the time-lapse manner, but where there's a massively and spectacular view, I'll actually keep the video without the time-lapse and actually either use my phone or any other device I have at my hand to record with and record in real time the view while the camera is recording the time-lapse of the drive. Yeah, that was the end of that video. And this is the video of the coal train that I caught in Hamlet, actually coming into Mullins. And I know I was probably trespassing because I crossed the actual railroad track itself, but the train was, if I had to judge, was at least I think about 2 to 3 miles or 2 miles away. And sorry, excuse me, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Even here I was plagued with the wind. But the thing is, it wasn't as bad. And also, if y'all recognize the location, that's because I filmed another train in the same spot. I'm gonna go try and cross it, that's all right. But by the time, when I noticed the train, I literally only noticed a gleam from its headlights. And at first, my grandparents didn't believe me, but then I heard a horn, and then they believed me. And right there, when I did that, I actually got a piece of thorn stuck in my jeans. Yeah, that's the current CSX line into Mullins, and I actually filmed him literally only like with that length of space there in between me and the city limit of Hamlet, or the city limit of Mullins. Duh. I love how I said that. I was like, I've come prepared. And yes, even here I was being plagued with the wind noise, as you're seeing here. But yes, it's the same location. The only difference is the video stabilization is a little bit better because I would have the camera on my tripod. Of course, of course, the 2 times I first zoomed in, it wouldn't focus. But I'm going to be quiet with this one, even though the wind is still bad. It wasn't bad enough to plague me with audio problems. I didn't completely block out the audio, essentially. And watch, that was the 2nd time I zoomed in, and watch here. Hang on, let me get the camera's audio up to a maximum. And of course, it is very blurred, though. I will have to say, like there. Of course, that crossing there is actually the first one we went to, and when we first came to Mullins. But this here is the exact same area where I filmed it, that manifest freight, the last time I was here, over a year ago. It wasn't. I say it was the first time as you heard in the video. To be honest, I don't know why I said that. Pretty sensitive the way I made the light.
He's coming. I can see his headlight.
And like I say,
Hey, I ain't trespassing. I'm not trespassing, and this sign is in the way. Sorry, y'all.
by the way, when I first saw this train, I didn't know if it. I thought it was the same one from Hamlet. I didn't know if it was though. But when I said you're kidding, that's what I knew. I just didn't say it yet.
So I'm gonna laugh if that's the case. All I will say is this guy is good. Now he is. I thought I heard something on the ladder, and now I can say, I told you so. It's the same train from Hamlet. Go figure.
Which, by the way, that train actually took 2 hours to get to from Hamlet to Mullins.
I'm sorry, buddy. You're going to have to wait. Same exact train. Wow. Unknowingly, we chased the train from Hamlet all the way to Mullins.
This was unknown, even though we didn't know. I didn't know it. This was technically, I count this now as a train chase, but this is technically the longest one I've ever filmed. Even though I never chased it trackside while in the car, I filmed it trackside from Hamlet, and then I caught it again in Mullins, 2 states over, and a few hours over. We just beat the train by only a few hours.
And on this one, it took 14 minutes for this train to pass in Hamlet. Yeah, this is that exact same train. They haven't done a thing in the world to it. This just made up for what I didn't get to see for the past 2 to 3 nights in Mullins. Oh. There's the end of him. train has just actually blocked out most of the wind.
And of course, my grandmother and I were waiting in Mullins in the back parking lot of a Walgreens. And we actually stayed there from 8 till 10:30, till 10, probably 10:50 to 11. Because there was a ballot, and because there was a train that actually was coming. We didn't know it, but we heard it at about 10:30 or 20 or so. And I wanted to film it, but since it was at night, and since there was a switch beside the track side, I mean, my grandmother didn't want me getting near the track. And I mean, if you're standing on the ballast and on the track itself, that's trespassing. Not in the, and it isn't in, but staying on like the grass, I think is public ground, but I could be wrong. I mean, but I think the reason why she didn't want me trackside is because she was afraid the engineer couldn't see me. So either way.
So this all told, this took 9 minutes to catch. Of course, it probably would in reality be 5 with the 2 minutes probably had I caught it a bit.
And I mean, of course, she and I got a bit upset because the only way I could get the shot of the headlights was besides some railroad ties where she wouldn't let me go over there. And I mean, I can understand, okay? I can understand fully that, me standing beside where there's a switch there nearby, and the one that's manually thrown, too. I mean, that could be a scary thought for an engineer because, yeah.
Disappear around this curve as it did to pass through Hamlet. I will laugh about that.
And that is, let me see. Yeah. Anyway, the train that I caught was a ballast train that came through at the Mullins at night, so. Some of the newer cars that weren't painted were easier for me to see than others. And that is the end of him. I only zoomed back in on the train, and he is now inside the city of Mullins, by the way. Yeah, that is the curve right there that I was talking about in the video.
Yeah, this train, it actually came into Hamlet on the wide track, took 14 minutes to pass, then he came and reversed an hour later down the opposite section of the Y, and then they switched him over to where he crossed right beside the depot in Hamlet at the Diamond, and now I film him here in Mullins, of all places. Talk about a train chase. So yeah, see y'all later. There's a train coming, guys. CSX Manifest Freight, probably. Of course, me and my grandmother are sort of in a bit of a feud about this at the moment. Apologize.
Yeah, I should have waited when I was calmer to film this. I do apologize on that part.
Because of this. God. I've filmed plenty of trains at night before.
Sorry, though.
Done anything wrong.
Yeah, sorry, y'all. The reflection from the lights got in this one.
Right after the camera went back.
That's my grandmother's car light there. That light right there is the locomotive headlight, as well as the ditch lights.
I mean, right
Yeah, I wanted to stand
there,
like right where the
besides
ties are there in the light.
The ballast is there. This is here. Only problem is the grass is dark, so I don't know what I can't see.
I said the grass is dark, so I don't know if I didn't know if I was gonna step in anything.
Yeah, but right here is not on the daggum ballast.
That's where I stayed. I do hate that the car lights were sort of in the way.
That's my grandmother's car lights. Anyways, here comes the train. Sorry about my grandmother's lights. Couldn't see me, huh? And she said he couldn't see me.
There's a switch right there. It's illuminated by the new ballast cars there. Right there, right look at the tip of my finger. That's the switch. So yeah, that's the end of the commentary and the videos. So yeah, with that being said, till next time, and in the words of the Terminator himself, hasta la vista, baby.